Look how cute that is. Yay. So right now I'm only gonna be talking about the units that have already been released. I know, no Seth and Jane, but for now we're gonna try and work with the agents that have already been released.
Touch my tail, and no.
So I don't want to talk about Zenless characters because I find their designs to be pretty fucking goated. I like them a lot. I feel like a lot of them are very catchy, even if some do suffer from your very typical MiHoyo oversaturation. First of all, let's talk about Zenless a little bit. So Zenless setting as a game, it's not a fantasy game. The word I would use to describe Zenless's aesthetic is urban. Very much so. It's not like Genshin Impact, that it's absolutely a fantasy game. Well, kind of, sort of. They've kind of abandoned that. It's not like Honkai Star Rail, that is more solid sci-fi. I think that Zenless Zone Zero is urban sci-fi, if that's a way to describe it. It's a really fun aesthetic. I feel like they make a really good use of old electronics with new electronics. Very fun, very trendy, very fashionable. So all in all, Zenless vibe is already a little bit more specific than other MiHoyo properties to me. Genshin is kind of pretty broad in its fantasy, right? Because you have shit like Mondstadt, but then you have shit like fucking Nate's Land, which is like super tribal. So Zenless has a bit more of a specific aesthetic. However, with it being urban, allows for more character designs and more types of characters that you might not see in other settings. That's why they have factions, which I thought was very, very clever. Nate's Land, yeah, we're all pronouncing it wrong forever now. Okay, so let's talk about Ambi. We're gonna be doing this faction by faction. We're gonna start with the base Cunning Hares. Probably my favorite faction in this game so far. They are idiots. You start with them. Most of these are 4 stars, but you know what's the cool thing about the character design in Zenless? You can't really tell who's a 4 or 5 star. With Genshin, I feel like they really dumb it down. They simplify the 4 stars quite a bit.
Wanna listen together?
But so far, everyone feels like a 5 star to me. But let's talk about Ambi. So Ambi's design for me, it's incredibly cute. Very athletic. Most of the characters in the Cunning Hares, minus Nicole, who's more fashionable, have something that kind of alludes to them being kind of sort of sporty or goofy in some way. Ambi's character, to me, works in the sense that, like, she kind of embodies the...
In movies,
she embodies the dumb fuck stoic very well. There's an air of, like, I am an idiot here, but at the same time, she's very capable. I think that this design... The thing that it tells me, because again, the design should tell you about this character. This design tells me Nicole at least put that outfit together, partly. Ambi and Nicole are very, very close. I think Nicole chose her for everything. The outfit is very trendy, and I feel like that's mostly Nicole's doing. However, where it does scream Ambi is her headphones, her sneakers, her big fuck-all sword. This outfit works for me on so many levels. It's slightly asymmetrical, but not to a point where it's distracting. The color scheme is so solid. It's 3 colors, mama. Well, 3 colors and an accent, which I think is, like, optimal.
Long empty scenes like this
Black is, like, huge chunk of it. Green as a really, really solid second color. White hair, but white accents all over the outfit. And orange as an overall accent color. It works. It works so well. It has opposing things on the color wheel. It's generally very clean, a very nice silhouette.
Wanna listen together?
What I get from Ambi is basically, yeah, just I'm warrior. I'm here to do my job. Maybe we'll go get a burger later. Nicole picked out my outfit for me, but I love it, so I'm gonna keep wearing this. I actually really like about Ambi her sneakers specifically. I don't know why, but I'm in love with these shoes. Also, props to the fucking devs for making this design sexy while still being able to not show panty shots. Like, she has shorts under the skirt, we can see it here. But at the same time, the little, like, loopies she has on her hip bones definitely allude to the fact that she's wearing a thong under there. So it's a nice little nod, makes the design kind of super sexy without it being overbearing, which I enjoy. Overall, Ambi, she's a 4 star, but I think the design is incredibly solid. It's a character that you see and you immediately want to, like, get to know more about them because it's so striking. Everything about the character is just like, oh damn, that's actually really fucking cool. And Ambi, she doesn't have a lot of movement in her idle animations, which I don't mind. She's a pretty stoic character. She's kind of like the one brain cell when she wants to be. Smash or pass. Oh, I would smash. I do like Ambi quite a bit. I also, the one thing about Ambi that I don't know about is, like, what the fuck is that on your jacket, baby girl? Like, what are those? Like, those I feel like are nonsensical sci-fi elements that, you know what, fair, they look cool, they're not super overbearing, but, like, what is that? I think the jacket things are meant to like help build up electricity. Yeah, see, I don't get that from that. I just get what is this. But yeah, overall, Ambi's design pretty solid. I like this a lot. I think it's very eye-catching, especially since she's like the first unit you actually get to play with, ever. And the first one they give you, I believe. Her movements are all very efficient, very precise. We'll see it later with characters like Nekomiya that move around a lot in their idle animations. Ambi doesn't do that. Ambi seems combat ready at all times. And it kind of shows in how she's like saving energy. Let me just look at the combat animations real quick. Efficient, precise, not a movement is wasted. It really kind of embodies the ridiculous athleticism that the character puts out, which I love. Also, her sword looks like a giant box cutter, which kind of matches Nekomiya's if you think about it. Super cute. We're going next with Best Boy. So, I've seen people say that, like, Billy doesn't deserve to be in Zenless because his design is too cool for Zenless, but, like, no. I feel like Billy is a perfect fit for Zenless Zone Zero. Look at this fucking lanky-ass dipshit. I adore Billy. Not just because his personality is fucking hilarious, but his overall character design and demeanor is so eye-catching, to the point that I've seen people be like, where the fuck is this character from? And when they find out that he's in a gacha, they get genuinely upset because it's such a good design. I feel like Billy perfectly embodies what I like to call the Disgaea school of character designs.
These two guns once.
Big jacket, giant elements, goofy as shit, but so eye-catching. Billy's a character for me, like, that I would say, for me, he has negative riz, but damn if the design isn't fucking cool as shit. I adore Billy's color scheme. It's literally just red and black with the one yellow accent and the white hair. I don't know how the fuck he has hair at all. But you know what? We're not even gonna think about it. I feel like Billy's like a comic book character brought to life. Why does your jacket have handlebars though? That's like the one thing. Is that so Nicole can clip a leash back there in case so you and Ambi don't run off? So much negative riz, he starts to become regular riz. Yeah. But like Billy's design is great because it's very dynamic. Like you can see the dude moving even when he's not moving. His idol is almost perfectly stoic too. It's kind of like Ambi's, but he often breaks out into like saying something goofy.
I have heard people describe him as badass dumbass.
Badass dumbass kind of fits really well. The dude has such a great set of elements too. The giant chain of the pants is great. The fucking motorcycle jacket with fucking handlebars on it. Also, ridiculously funny, the dude is not wearing a shirt at all. So, like, if he was a human, he'd be that one douchebag that's like leather jacket, no shirt, tight pants. But since he's a robot, it just kind of doesn't show the same way. Like, Billy's such a lovable character too, but like, that's the funny thing, right? When you look at him, you don't get that. You get, oh, this guy is fucking goofy, but you don't get lovable. You get, oh, okay, he might be a douche, but he's not. He's very sweet. Also love the way he holds his weapons. It screams cocky asshole. We love cocky asshole. I also really like, and this is just a personal thing as a robot fucker myself, I like that he doesn't have a normal face.
Guns are a guy's best friend.
I really love that his face is not normal whatsoever. Like, other people would be tempted to give them a more humanoid face or be like, no, make it like hawk guy face, robot body. No, with Billy they were like, no, we're embracing the weirdness of the robot. I feel that works particularly well for this character. But your shoes are tragic, Billy. I was expecting like bright red Sonic style kicks for Billy. I don't know why his shoes are like so... I know why his shoes are not as fucking flamboyant as the jacket. It's so your fucking eye goes to his face. This character is basically designed so the most eye-catching part of him is his face. Like, that red draws you up. But I would have liked bright red fuck-all sneakers for this fucker. I'm gonna do a quick shoe review, I swear to God. Rate the fit. The fit is solid. Look how he runs, too. He's such a fucking goddamn idiot. Also, he smacks his ass a lot, which I think is super funny. He runs ass out, chat. He knows he's got it! He's got to flaunt it! It's gonna be everyone else's problem. But yeah, Billy has a really, really cool moveset as well. I don't use the unit that much, although I'm pretty sure I have him naked at this point.
Nice one, Billy.
And now my girl! Okay, so... if we've all played main story here if you've played Zenless. First of all, bags, tits, Nicole, Jesus fucking Christ. My girl, this is one of my favorite characters in Zenless. Not so much because of her design, although it is base, it's tippy top, I love her. But her personality sells it for me. So one of my favorite things about character design is that you can tell a lot about a character by what they actually look like. And while Ambi gave you efficient soldier that's kind of like head empty, and Billy gives you like DMC wannabe fucking dipshit, Nicole serves.
My nail artist said this color attracts money.
Nicole serves, but like in such a good way. Nicole gives you the vibes of, I am the hottest shit on the planet. Nicole is fake it till you make it personified, right? She knows she's hot. She knows she's hot, she owns it, she lives it. First of all, pink thing, you guys know I'm biased. But the funniest thing about Nicole is like, she looks like she's carrying around the briefcase for no reason, but it's actually her weapon. Nicole's briefcase is a gun, which is so fucking funny because if you look at this character, you do get the vibe of like, I know exactly what I'm doing and I'm always right and I'm the biggest, baddest bitch in town, beach. But Nicole is a giant fail woman. And the way that you can see that is in her character animations. I also really like that she has her Bang Boo Amelian as an accessory. Her color scheme is great because her main color scheme, if you don't count her hair, outfit-wise, monochrome. 2 colors, black, white, gold accents. Her shoes are fucking dope, I want those boots. Nicole does have some of that MiHoyo asymmetry that I don't particularly love. However, it's subtle enough that I do not mind it because her top half boobs is perfectly symmetrical, so I don't mind that at all. Nicole's outfit is almost perfectly monochrome, which makes her hair really stand out. She's a pink thing, she has really, really bright hair, and it makes 2 things on her outfit stand the fuck out. It's her Bang Boo and her hair.
I'm not gonna go bankrupt if I break a nail, right?
Those shorts are so bitty. They actually made her shorts longer in the comic book cutscenes because I'm pretty sure that they don't want the CCP on their ass for this character. Post-nerf Nicole. Yeah, she used to not be nerfed. Her top used to be cropped up higher. Her tits were a little bit bigger. You got more booba with the past version of Nicole than what you do in this one. But at the same time, look at the fucking jiggle. Also, her expression says it all. Slightly threatening, ooh. It's very cocky. But the thing I like about her color scheme is that it immediately draws you to her face, similar to Billy, but instead of using her jacket, they used her hair, which is great. She looks almost like MiHoyo was parodying her. Yeah, she almost looks like the parody of a gacha character, but it works so well. Truly works in her favor. And if you look at the way she stands around, if you look at her idol animations, it's pure blind confidence, beach. On the inside, she's screaming, but on the outside, she looks like she's completely in charge of her own destiny and she does not give a shit. And I don't know if this was intentional. I'm gonna assume it was because of the way her ribbons look. When she's running, her belt looks like a devil tail. She very much is like the devilish persona. She's like mischievous, she's like impish, right? And it looks like she has horns because of her twin tails. And the way her belt looks in motion, it looks like a devil tail. So that's a very nice little nod to this character is a goblin, Luke Goblin waifu. She's so good. Nicole is a great character. I think that she embodies like MiHoyo's finest character design traits. Like, it's pink, it's trendy, it's fashionable, it's sexy, but not too sexy. It's great. For me, Nicole is S tier. Definitely one of my favorite characters in this fucking game, by looks alone, and then you get to know her and it's even better. Alright, so, the last member of the Cunning Hares is Nekomiya. Nekomata, I prefer to call her Nekomiya because that's her actual name. Look at her! For me, Nekomiya has a busier design than the rest of the Cunning Hares, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad thing. My favorite thing about this character, other than her color scheme, because it's very eye-catching, is the shoes. Everyone in this game has pretty amazing footwear. Nekomiya's is my favorite, though, because it's like armor. It's not quite shoes. She actually has paws, so like the bottom bits of her boots, no, that's not boots, that's her feet.
Guess what?
She's super cute, she's super squishy, she gives off the vibe that she's squishy. I don't know why she has pool noodles on her arms. Nekomiya, again, for being such a busy design character, it is actually pretty easy to understand what her vibe is. She has the bell, it's very kitty, ribbon, big fucking ears. I do like the slight Japanese vibe that they went for her. She talks a lot, by the way. She's one of the units that talks the most. Like, not everyone talks a shit ton when they're standing around. Nekomiya does talk quite a bit. I do like that they lean into the cat aspect for it quite a bit. Like, the big foofy sleeves that kind of look like paws. The fact that they show her shoes and her boots. I don't know if her tails are prosthetics or not, because they don't look like actual cat tails. That's something that's confused me about Nekomiya the entire time that I've actually seen the character on screen. Love her tiny little baby shorts and the fuzzy bits on the back of them. I think that adds to, like, a wild aspect, you know? She's kitty. She's one of the units that has an idle animation that moves the most. She's never standing still. There's something very rhythmic about the way that she moves, which I like. She basically embodies cats are liquid. As most of the other members of the Cunning Hares, and most of the characters that you will see in Zenless, the color scheme is pretty solid. Yeah, MiHoyo has this thing with other character designs. I see it a lot in Genshin, but Star Rail is even worse, I feel, is that they will put like 50 colors on a character design. So far, Zenless seems to be sticking with the 3 or 4 colors in one accent rule, which works wonderfully. So like the main color on Nekomiya is red. She has a secondary color in black and accents in white and orange. She has darker skin, which I think suits her very well. Another thing about Nekomiya that I do not get, and this is what I like to call the MiHoyo noise. This is unnecessary character elements that don't really tell me anything about the character. What's with the barcode on her forehead? They never tell you what this is, by the way. Never. It's just there. Like I've said before, good character design will tell you what the character is about by just at a glance. And while this design does it, definitely, I do not get what the barcode is for. I don't think I ever will, and I don't know if they're ever gonna explain it. It just exists. It's just there. It's just there to look cool. For me, Nekomiya has one of the best movesets in the game in terms of animation. She's super flexible, capture liquid. She's ass in your face constantly too, which is so fucking funny. When she stops running, it's like, hey, hips. But the thing I like is the fact that she pulls her fucking weapons out of her boots to do anything. Her moveset is so fluid that like half the time, as soon as she's done attacking, she already put the boots, the blades away. You don't even notice. It's great. So like, other than the barcode and the tails not quite being sure if they were prosthetics or not, Nekomiya's design is pretty fucking good. I would almost put her at an S tier if there weren't some unnecessary busy bits for me. But very solid. I would put Nekomiya at an A tier. Koleda! Short thing. So, Koleda's a character from Zenless that, design-wise, I love her, but dear god, does the fucking writing for this character confuse me. I don't know how old she is, and in true MiHoyo fashion, we will never know how old this is. I've mentioned this before, that Zenless Zone Zero has the youngest-looking art style in any MiHoyo game. I think the most mature art style that they have is for Honkai Star Rail, but Zenless is very anime, and as you guys know, anime will take 10 years off a character's age, regardless of how old they are, because there's characters in this game that are like kind of hinted at being at their very late 20s and they look like they're 18. That being said though, Koleda's design is fire. It's such a solidly, like, it's triangle composition in itself because it's very bottom heavy as a design. I'm pretty sure that she has like wider hips underneath the fucking big old fucking construction suit, but they added an element of athleticism to it from just the fucking sports bra alone, which is great. I think it looks great. Her color scheme is also very clean. Again, 3 to 4, one accent. I love her hair. I do not get what the things on her head are, but I do like how they look. The bear ears are a nice touch as well. I think she's always worn them though. Something that I really like about Zenless is that every character has a unique weapon design, because they wised up and they made the weapons their actual like W engines as opposed to making like specific character weapons. So Koleda's carrying around constructional materials. Koleda's carrying around a wrench and a sledgehammer, which is so fucking cool. It shows how strong she actually is, because that hammer looks pretty heavy. I love the almost like punk rock aesthetic that she has, but you can still very clearly tell it's construction worker because of the overalls. And the hammer. I can tell what her deal is at a glance. However, what I do not get from this outfit, and this is like my one nitpick with Koleda's outfit, is I'm not getting CEO from this. I think that they should do a little bit more to tell you that she's the president of the company, especially since she looks so short. She looks bitty, right? Because normally you would assume someone like Ben is the president, because he's huge, but Koleda, you don't really get that. But I love the chain on the back of her neck, I love the sports bra, I love the fire motif, and I adore her hair. It's so fun. The other thing with Koleda that is unnecessary, although I have been told by chat, I don't know how true this is, that she was heavily inspired by Asuka from Evangelion. They never tell you how she lost the eye. Never. And they don't acknowledge it in any point. I feel like that's just something that they decided to do to make her look cool, as opposed to making it something that you could write into her character, which is a bit of a waste. They should have gone into that a little bit more. The rest of the outfit is solid though. I love the way it looks. She was the first 5-star unit I ever got for this game, so she has a special place in my heart for this fire thing. I think, I'm not saying put her in a suit, but give her something that gives her a little bit more authority. I feel like that's when making her look so short and so childish almost kind of hurts the character. Still though, I genuinely love her moveset. It's explosive, it's strong, it's impactful. She's a little bit of a slower unit, not nearly as like fast-paced as Nekomiya, but I think that actually works in her favor because there's a lot of weight behind every swing that she makes, and it's explosive, which I like quite a bit. I don't particularly mind the fact that she is definitely like on the more younger coded character side of the spectrum. I don't really care. The design is solid. I wish though that the general art style for this game was a little bit less anime, so I could get a better read on her, the character's vibe, because I never really know with her until she confirmed it in her own story, like, no, I'm not a kid.
I'm not tired at all.
Take some time off, President.
Bear! So, Ben, fun fact, is wearing pretty much the same construction suit that Koleda is wearing, except he's wearing it properly. First of all, we love some furry representation. Zenless was not afraid to go quirky with character designs. They have Billy, they have Bear, they have Lycaon. I think that they were not afraid to kind of go into the nonsense side of things when it came to designing characters. I think that Ben embodies that nonsense so well. Bear Daddy. Ben is the accountant for Belobog Industries, which is not something you would know. If you look at him, you don't really get you don't get a ton of his personality from his looks. He's very much a traditional character, in the, looks like an asshole, but is actually a big sweetie, but that's not something you get at a glance. At a glance, what you get is he seems very capable, he knows exactly what he's doing, he is going to absolutely kick your fucking teeth in. At billion%. No shoes for the bear, though. He doesn't need them. His feet are flawless. He's also nearsighted and he needs glasses to do his work as an accountant. I think that, like, Ben is the clearest example of I'm doing construction anything out of all of the Belobog Industries characters. Because he has a giant fuck-all pillar of cement on his back that he's carrying around as a weapon. I don't know why, but that's so fucking funny. Ben is also the only, like, tank unit in this game so far. He has a shit ton of HP. He's, like, a more defensive unit. He's slow as shit. But it works in his favor. He's a big bear. I do genuinely appreciate Ben's design because of that. Great color scheme. It actually combines and complements Koleda's design. They actually do have an attack together because Koleda is the more unruly side of Belobog Industries, you know, firecracker, and Ben seems a little bit more, I'm here at the job site to actually do my job than Koleda is, for sure. I do have Ben's weapon as well, I believe. He's the dad of the group. He makes the most sense. He's a great unit. And like Koleda, he's missing an eye, but he has the opposite eye missing than Koleda's, which I think is a really nice complementing touch. It's a yin and yang type of situation, despite of them being in the same faction. Which is such a nice touch to kind of show that, like, you know, they're family, they know each other very well, they bounce off each other very well. So yeah, I appreciate Ben's design immensely. So, Grace is one of my favorite designs in Belobog Industries because you do genuinely get mechanic from this. She's so weird. We've played her story mode. She's an absolute fucking idiot. She's only good for two things, robots and boobot. Massive tits. I do not have this unit. I desperately want this unit. She's amazing. For me, Grace's design is a very clear-cut mechanic. This is one of those character designs that Zenless has that tells me what her deal is with just a glance. She has a nail gun as a weapon, the big glasses, she has a super big tool belt. Oh, thanks so much for the super chat.
Imagine if Seth and Jane had a team-up attack.
I would die happy, my ship would be confirmed. She has a ton of tools on her belt, screwdrivers, more nails for her nail gun, balancing shit. Her shoes are really cute. Like, for some reason, the devs decided that, you know, Grace was like the feet fucker rep for some reason, but you know what, it's fine. Her face is gorgeous. That fucking sports bra is doing the Lord's work because I can guarantee you that thing is gonna pop open and someone is going to lose an eyeball. I also really like that the bottom half of her outfit almost looks like half a lab coat because she is in the research department as well. Like, she's not just on the field doing mechanic shit, she's actively kind of like head of engineering here. I feel like, despite the fact that the main color that she's wearing is like dark gray, my eye is drawn to the accents because there's an orange accent on her face, which I think is a very neat touch. It makes you not look at the tits as much. Also, Grace has a tattoo that I never noticed because I was too busy looking at them bags, bitch. Oh my god, the jiggle! The jiggle! Chat! The jiggle demands the triangle, I'm sorry. Like, I have it with me. I brought it. I brought the, like, that is an asinine amount of tit jiggle. I'm completely behind it. I would like to be in front of it. I would like to be in between it. Alright? I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I do not remember what Anton's deal is in Belobog Industries. He gives Kamina. So Anton is the one character from Belobog Industries that, while I do like his design, my first question is, what the fuck are you doing here? I don't get construction worker from Anton. I get anime character. I get Kamina. Where are your big fuck all sunglasses, Dorito body? I love his vibe, but maybe not for Belobog Industries. It doesn't quite match the rest of the fucking team's aesthetic. I don't get construction worker from this at all. Love the handlebars. Why do all the fucking characters in this fucking game have handlebars on the back? Is it so the fucking proxy can hold on to them and fucking have a place to put his little baby Eo's feet on? What? Shadow the Hedgehog hair. Oh, the hair is fucking phenomenal. Anton's design is still very cool though. Like the rest of the Belobog Industries design, it's mainly black and white with some warm color details. In his case, it's yellow because his hair already has red in it. For a 4-star, Anton's design is pretty fucking busy. Like, he has also, the shoes are fucking atrocious. They look like ninja shoes, but like, it also looks like he's just wearing socks with sandals. The thing that I like the most about Anton's design is probably the silhouette play, definitely. The Dorito body with the big fucking jacket, fucking great, amazing. Love the pants, but again, not really quite sure how this says construction worker. The one thing I do get is like the fucking tassels on his jacket are like, oh, the keep out type of vibe, like fucking caution tape almost. It's very cool, for sure though, like very snazzy. He's also, like, the only human male unit besides, like, Wise in this game, fun fact. All the other dudes are animal people, furries, or robot. He does PR, but he's also seen teaching/guiding elderly, ordering the workers in various scenes. Yeah, I know, I love how this fucking weirdo is the head of PR. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, Anton has douchebag energies. Tiene energía papi rey. Like, the fucking shirt buttons popped open, and the suspenders, like, it's still great. But tiene energía papi rey. What do you think? Token bro, I do like his design a fair bit though. It's still really cool despite the fact that sometimes I'm just sitting here like, what are you doing here, bro? We're gonna start with Victoria Housekeeping and we're gonna start with Wolf Daddy because I don't have Wolf Daddy. I am obsessed with this man. I am obsessed with this man! I love this character. I love this character for many reasons. It's not just because I'm a fucking furry trash at heart. The entire concept for Von Lycaon is so cool. He's so cool. He's so cool and he's so pretty and he has a Dorito body. But let's talk art before I get to horny posting, shall we? Silhouette-wise, Von Lycaon is flawless. This is a perfect example of using an outfit's lines to draw attention to specific features, to accentuate the waist, to accentuate the tail, to draw you up to his face. Like, look at the way that the seams on the coat are fucking put. It's made so his waist looks even more snatched. Like, this dude is fucking fabulous. You can tell Butler at a glance, definitely BDSM Butler, but Butler not nonetheless. The fucking straps on the pants also draw your attention up to his waistline. He's an incredibly fucking sexy character. It oozes sex appeal, and like as a woman who's a bisexual menace, thanks so much for the follow, I can tell you that this character, for us ladies, hits a lot of really good spots. It's not just because of, oh my god, Wolf Laddie. No. Von Lycaon could be like Seth, and I would still be obsessed with this character. In fact, I might like him more, because then I could draw him. Barely contained animal instinct is what you get from fucking Von Lycaon, which is great. Like, it's very much a self-restraint type of thing, right? I also really like the fact that his legs are prosthetics. He has like slutty man heels. That was a fucking conscious prosthetic choice, Von Lycaon. I love the tail. Everything about this dude goes down to his legs. But at the same time, the way the character is designed, your eye goes up to his face. Another reason why it happens is because he has a very specific accent color right below his head, the red handkerchief. It's a great touch. That's the type of thing that is going to make you look at his face. And then you're gonna wonder, what's with the blindfold? What's with the BDSM gear? Who cares? It's hot. Wolf Daddy, I appreciate it. But the thing that gives Butler is not so much the outfit, it's the demeanor. This character's entire vibe is, again, barely fucking restrained animal instinct, but also like, I am a refined bitch. I will either serve you tea or give you the knot, and there is no in between. It depends on what you ask for, though. Because I am a gentleman. Unlike Nekomiya, which I can very clearly tell it was boots, Von Lycaon's legs are too skinny for me to say that those are boots. Those are actually his feet. We do not know how he lost the legs. It's very likely that his vampire twink boyfriend that hopefully we get to meet and they fight over Belle and then like fanfic realized it had a hand to do with it. But I really like how they look. The yellow on the prosthetics matches the yellow on the top part of his outfit, which ties the outfit together very cohesively. Overall, S tier for me with Von Lycaon. He's a great character design. I genuinely wish, though, if it's my one nitpick, that he had a bigger mouth. when you're making furry characters, and this is very common with anime furries, so if you see Von Lycaon from the side, his mouth is so tiny. When you're making a furry character, you should make the mouth much wider, because if you've ever seen like an actual wolf open his maw, fucking god, nightmare maw, gigantic mouth. Like, look how big the mouth is there. That's how he should look. I feel like you could have made Von Lycaon a human man or a furry, and the design would have slapped just as hard. I don't have Rina yet. I desperately want her. Ugh, mommy! We're just gonna bags. The fattest fucking tits. And if you fucking like run around with this character on the field and you fucking look at the right angle, ass. You cannot tell me that they don't make her float on purpose. Look at that dumb. I'm sorry, Rina makes me feral. Despite that fact, she has a pretty modest outfit, all things considered, right? Like, her design, this is a character that's horny by accident, if that makes sense. So Rina's supposed to be like the ghost of Victoria housekeeping. The color scheme, the maid aesthetic. You guys know I love a battle maid. I think Rina very much, everyone in Victoria housekeeping kind of encompasses that. The fucking low-key shibari bondage looking top. Like, sometimes someone has to rein in those tits, don't they? Everything about Rina, and she doesn't always float, by the way. Drusilla and
Please excuse them.
they're so cute. Like, her bamboos are so fucking adorable. Because it's the type of maid, it's not like sexy French maid, like, ooh, short skirt, No, it's actually a very classic maid design with some specific elements that make it fit very well into Zenless.
Bad manners.
Those elements being her bamboos, the asymmetrical nature of the outfit, the stakes, and the mechanical element she particularly has on her hands. She uses those to control her bamboos, actually, fun fact. Rina's design is great because she has very minimal color. She's almost monochrome. The things that make her stand out is the red on her outfit, and it's placed in very strategic places. Like, it's like the bottom of her shoes, the back of the outfit. It accentuates her chest, the bamboos as well. It's very well put together, and it's a horny that's definitely less on purpose than other characters in this game. There's characters in this game that I say like, oh, yeah, no, that horny's on purpose, like Nicole. But Rina's horny is very much comes out of the fact that, A, she has a very voluptuous figure. We're not even gonna fucking get into those fucking bags and how much I would like to wear those as a hat. She's very voluptuous, and she also has a very refined air about her, and that adds a lot of sensuality to a character without even fucking trying. She gives off the air of the mother, which we love. The one thing about Rina's outfit I dislike, which is thankfully covered most of the time, is I don't like the asymmetrical socks. I feel like they should have gone with the second sock being, like mine, a thigh-high as opposed to just ending on her calves. I think it would look much hotter if it was like a thigh-high sock, but whatever, that's a very minor nitpick. Also, fat ass. This character design is so fucking... It's horny without meaning to be, which I find to be very funny, because I think that was not entirely the intention. They wanted her to be a little bit off-putting, which, you know, she does, but that's mostly in her face. Rina's great. Rina's a character that I would not hesitate to work with again in the future. She has a really fun design and a really fun, and her character story is the only story in Zenless, in the entirety of it, that's made me cry. I would rate her shoes, because we're doing a fucking rate my shoe shit. 10 out of 10. They're almost like Louboutins, and I would actually wear those. She floats, and that gives a nice other little accent color, a little blue. I love the way that Rina looks. S tier, another really, really good 5-star. She's busy, but not to the point where I get too distracted. The only thing distracting me about that woman are the tatas. Ellen has been, fun fact, the first character for Zenless that I've like done a full comic for. I feel like Ellen's trailers did her a little bit dirty though, because like the trailers make her come across as very aloof and I don't care, when in reality, she's just eepy. So Ellen encompasses the other side of Battle Maid that I like, which is the Battle Maid with the shorter skirt. It's still a very classy looking outfit, don't get me wrong, because she has tights. But the thing about Ellen's Battle Maid outfit that I like is how punk rock it is.
1 hammerhead shark, 2 horn sharks.
They did her so dirty
3
because like it made her seem like, oh, I don't care about anything, but she's so cute. She's just eepy. Also fat tits for her. She has sharp teeth, by the way, which is very cute. Also, same, oh my god. Tapping her foot. Her shoes are very similar to Rina's. The heels are just a little bit shorter, so great shoes, 10 out of 10. Her weapon is also fantastic because it's like a fucking glaive with a shark face painted on it. I really like that her tail has graffiti. I almost feel like she did it herself. It's very cute. She has an amazing, amazing outfit. I think that like her outfit is a little bit on the busier side for me. But it's not bad to the point where I'm like, oh no, I don't know how to draw this. I've actually drawn a decent chunk of Ellen's whole vibe before.
Sharks sink if they're not moving.
But I will say this, The thing I don't like about Ellen's outfit, which it's very different in the 2D render, is how flat the skirt looks. That apron should have a little bit more volume. The straps that crisscross to and from the apron and the chain has volume, but the apron itself has none.
Not very patient.
So that just looks like a painted on texture as opposed to being a skirt that has some different parts in it. That's my only nitpick about it though. Color scheme is solid. I love the tights. I love the scar bits that matches the scar on her tail. I love the wrist guards and the neck guard as well that matches the accessories on her headband. Shark teeth, it kind of looks like those shark jaws that you see in museums, which is great. At first I thought like her tail is super weird, but I don't think she has a shark tail. She deadass has most of a shark glued to the bottom of her spine, which it looks cute though. It does look very cool. Ellen gives me very cool vibes. She was another 5-star that I managed to get my little baby hands on, which I very much appreciate her. Amazing character. Will work with her again in the future, working with her now. I like the fact that even though that she's eepy and serious tone, she's still like the girl who likes typical girly stuff teenagers around that age. Like, that's another thing about Ellen that kind of threw me for a loop, is the fact that they made her supposedly a high schooler. She does not give me that vibe at all when you look at her in her normal outfit. I feel like that was kind of unnecessary on MiHoyo's part, because they never really like to allude to characters' certain ages at all. Ellen is the only character I've ever seen from MiHoyo that has like a specific age range. She gives the air of high school senior to me, because she's like, I do not care. I just want to fucking goof around with my friends. But yeah, it's kind of weird it was a weird move on MiHoyo's part, if you ask me, to actually make her like an actual high schooler, because like, it serves no purpose. Yeah, she feels like a college student, like the part-time job thing, wants to hang out with her friends, wants to dick around. But that's the only thing about that kind of made me raise my eyebrows, right? Because it's such an unnecessary thing to add to this character. I don't feel like it adds much to her personality. I get everything from her personality just by looking at her. Eepy, shark maid, punk rock, battle maid, love it. I also really like the dual tone hair. I think it adds such a nice pop of color to her face, because most of this outfit is very monochrome. Corin! Oh, baby Hatsune Miku. So, Corin, I love her design to bits. She definitely gives me Hatsune Miku vibes. My favorite thing about Corin is her eye color. It's just bright fucking pink. It's so cute. Initially, when I saw this character, I was like, I don't know. But she's grown on me. It's a unit that I actually use a fair bit before I got more 5-stars. The design is solid. Look at the bloomers. It's also almost perfectly symmetrical, if not perfectly symmetrical. It's so fucking cute. It plays into like the horror movie aspect that they're going for Victoria Housekeeping, and she's another great example of the Disgaea school of character design. Big, flashy elements, simple shapes, fun as fuck, giant weapon. The shoes are fucking phenomenal. I do like the vibe that she's giving is like kind of insecure, but like she definitely is very powerful. Love the teddy bear backpack. I love the saw blades on the skirt. It's so cute. It's such a neat touch. Instead of ruffles, it's saw blades. I feel like I was expecting Ellen's skirt to be more like this. Very foofy, a lot of volume. I love the apron, and the apron ruffles on Corin actually have volume, unlike Ellen's. For some reason, they just did not add any, like, volume to the skirt for Ellen, but, like, Corin looks fine. I love the little ribbons. I love the bolts. The bolts is probably another one thing about this character design I enjoy very, very much. It's giving Frankenstein. I think that was intentional. I love the little beating heart and the teddy. It's so cute. I love the green hair as well. It's a really muted shade of green, which works with, like, the rest of the monochrome outfit. She has very few pops of color, and I think that's intentional because the main pop of color should be her eyes. Rina's a poltergeist. Yeah, Rina's like the ghost. Von Lycaon is werewolf daddy. Ellen is like Jaws, and Corin is definitely Frankenstein-coded. They have established that she's pretty clumsy. She has a lot of band-aids, for example. That's another little neat design element that you don't really see unless you're like moving. If you're in action, you'll see she has a lot of band-aids. So she's kind of accident-prone. That's what I'm getting from her. Which, the type of, like, the place where these band-aids are tells me that she bumps into things a lot. I've had bruises there before. And she falls a lot, which is a nice little character detail. Definitely doesn't have a lot of confidence in herself, but I think we can work on that. She's so cute. Okay, so Soldier 11, she was, like, the first character story I got. She has a really cool design. It's not my favorite, but it's also not a bad design in the slightest. It's pretty good. I don't have this 5-star. She's one of the few I do not have. Similar to Ambi. She gives me the same vibe as Ambi. Deadpan, pretty cute. I love the side pony. I definitely like that she doesn't have a skirt. She has like a long shirt pants combo. I really, really, really like her boots. Her shoes are fucking adorable. And like, I know they're like socks, part of the leggings, but it adds to the shoes. It's almost like fucking high-tech Crocs, but I don't mind that at all. Love, orange is not my color, orange is not lily coated, but you know what? For her, it works. It does. There's like barely any cool toned colors on Soldier 11, just a little bit of blue here and there at the arms and her hair.
No reaction.
Other than that though, like it
Could
works
they
super well.
Be dead?
I also really like the silhouette play on the leggings and the difference in fabric. You can tell that there's different fabrics there. You can tell that like there's a fabric that's a little bit more sturdy on the outer legs, and then the fabric on the inner thigh is a little bit thinner, but more flexible, more like spandex. Orange is a superior color, you cotton candy colored cretin. No! Pink is a superior color, fuck you!
Orders.
She's also very stoic, and much like Ambi, her moveset is incredibly precise. She doesn't waste any energy, she's just fire-coated. But yeah, her outfit, I think for a 5-star, it's one of the simplest ones, but it works pretty well. Not my favorite, but it's solid, it works. Not super busy, but also not incredibly boring. I appreciate Soldier 11. I will not abide by the orange slander. Orange is my least favorite color. So far, like, the cop faction only really has Zhu Yuan and Qingyi. No, Jane has not been officially released yet. She has a character, she's in like a story bit, but she has not been officially released. First of all, preemptively, like, look at the fucking... Sorry, it's fucking fat. So, Officer, yeah, deadass chat. I'm gonna say this about Zhu Yuan, please don't kill me. Her outfit gives me Buzz Lightyear vibes. Like, she's serving Buzz. I love her. I love her to bits, but I don't get Cop, I get Toy Story. She looks like, yeah, she kind of does resemble some characters in Astral Chain as well.
Perfect.
She has a pretty solid design. I don't get Cops from this, as a little bit from the color scheme, but like overall, I'm getting like Space Ranger. But that's because of the way her pants are, and because she looks like she has a fucking toy gun, like a Nerf gun. I love the pants, not just because of what's in them, chat. I think that the shape wear on the pants is great because they're armored, right? So this is definitely a character that, like, if you fall or you slide on the battlefield, you can scrape up your knees super bad. Like, this is someone that's, like, she's a field officer. And you can tell she's a field officer, not just because of her gear, but because of how she's, like, standing around. Her pants are armored. She has sneakers. Her shoes are actually pretty much under her pants. I kind of want to see the full fit for the sneakers. It's super dope though. I love the colors. She has like bullets for her Nerf gun on her shoulder. If you guys have never seen Zhu Yuan's ultimate, like she takes out a Nerf gun. Freeze! Oh, look at it! It's a toy gun! I love it so much though. The main thing I dislike about Zhu Yuan's design though is it's starting to get MiHoyo busy up in here. Zhu Yuan is the first 5-star that I saw the design, and initially I was like, I don't know. You wanna know why? There's too many colors in there. Her hair has red in it, and there's blue on the jacket, and also green, and also fucking red on the outfit, and like white and beige. There's too many colors in Zhu Yuan's design for me. Silhouette-wise, it's solid, but there's too many conflicting colors on this outfit. Like neon, almost neon yellow. It's green, but it's almost neon yellow, beige. The red hair. I think that she would look a lot better to me if her hair was just black. And you guys want to know why her hair looks like that? It's because like one of her parents is a red head and the other parent has like this hair color. Mama, that's not how genetics work. MiHoyo! Look, I need to get, it makes me irate. I need to show you guys a picture. Because I love this character, I really do. But she's starting to go into like MiHoyo busy territory for me.
My aim.
Yeah, like the tie is a travesty. Like this is giving me I have no fashion sense. The tie is green, there's a gold badge, there's orange, there's red, there's blue. Like count the colors with me, chat. Like blue jacket, black pants, green pants, dark green pants with black, orange accents, red accents, beige accents, blue accents, like 6. Look at that, look at that. That's why her hair is that color, and it makes me fucking irate. Other than that, though, like, look at the movement set is very fun. Zhu Yuan has one of the best movesets to play as. I feel like she's very fun, she's very fast, she's very fluid.
Let's move.
Great character, amazing badonk. Work on the colors, MiHoyo. Qingyi! Oh, I love Qingyi. Qingyi is a great character design to me, although she's a little slutty without meaning to be, I guess. So, Qingyi's lore is weird. If you watched her video, it greatly alludes to the fact that, like, she used to be human, but she's not anymore. I don't get caught from looking at Qingyi, though. I don't. It's too slutty. It's like slutty Halloween costume. Unlike Zhu Yuan that actually had neps on the back of her jacket, there's really nothing that tells me that Qingyi is a cop. Battle android, yes, definitely. Cop, not so much. That being said though, her design, I do like it more than Zhu Yuan's. It's busy, but it's less busy, and it's a little bit more cohesive in its colors than Zhu Yuan's is. I love her twin tails, and I really like the android aspect. I like that they show the seams, they show how she's put together. Like, it's great because you can tell that she could easily replace parts if she needed to. Like, oh, I want to give myself a fatter, yeah, she can do that. The little symbols on her skin that show that she was like assembled and this is where this part matches up is also great. So Qingyi for me works really well in terms of design. She's also very open about the fact that she's not human at all. She puts herself on autopilot, she just does not give a shit. The one thing I don't like about Qingyi is, again, and this is completely due to Zenless's art style, is despite the fact that she is a pretty mature character, she looks like she's fucking 10 years old. She says all the time, respect your elders, and always hangs out with old people and shit, but because Zenless art style is so anime, it's the most anime out of all of them, she looks like she's fucking 10 years old. That's the one thing I dislike about Qingyi. If I work with Qingyi, which I would like to, I would definitely make her body match her age a little bit better while still keeping a kind of petite type of vibe because we do like that about her. I really like her outfit despite the fact that it's slutty. It's very athletic. It's very much like I'm going to the gym, right? Like dolphin shorts and the knee pads and the sneakers and the socks. Love the pull. She's very elegant. She gives a very elegant vibe for how like fucking like slutty cop her outfit is, which I don't mind that though. I would have liked to see a little bit more cop in her design, but it's a very minor nitpick. The rest of Qingyi's really, really solid. I really like the crisscross straps on the back of her legs. It also draws the eye up to like the connection cords in her legs too. And I really like the color scheme. It's mostly cold. It's like dark blue and royal blue. It matches the green in her hair really, really well. She has some extra colors like Zhu Yuan, but they're so subtle that it's really, really, really hard for them to be distracting. So for me, Qingyi has a really solid design. I wish it was a little bit more cop and a little bit less, oh my god, I'm gonna go to the gym. But I like it. I do like it. I also really like her little baby, not quite bulletproof vest. I think it's really cute, and the gloves are dope. The gloves are kind of fire. And her shoes, really cute sneakers. I would wear those, 8 out of 10. It's Lily Coded playstyle. Button match! It's so fun! Look how you stun lock! Also, rightfully, for an android unit, her affinity is electricity. The only part of her that looks like a child to me is her face. Yeah, it's because her head is gigantic. I feel like if her head was smaller, it would work better. But like overall, the art style in Zenless is very, very anime. It's my one nitpick about the art style for this game that it makes a lot of characters that should not look this young look way too young. Hell, even characters like fucking Grace or Zhu Yuan look like barely 18. Soukaku! I love Soukaku's design. It's bombastic. It's so simple, but it's so good. Look, Oni girls don't miss. She's super, super cute. I love the uniform. I love the use of primarily cool tone colors with a little bit of gold on her horns. The only warm tone that she has on her person is her eyes and the tips of her horns, mama, and it works so well. The silhouette play is amazing. Big fuck all sword, the tail. I feel like when it comes to Oni girls, you should go with the weird skin colors. I think that for a 4-star, her design is very solid. Love the elf ears. She's very cute. Only nitpick with this one is, again, I cannot place your age at all for what you look like. For me, you look like you're fucking 10 years old, but I've seen her artwork and she's in like an office and shit. It's like, what are you doing? But most of the petite women models in Zenless look very, very bitty. It's the anime thing. As a unit, though, I have played with Soukaku before. She's great. I want to get to know her a little bit better. Like, there's characters like Koleda that I may or may not work with because the game has established that she's an adult. Soukaku, I don't know yet because she acts very childish, so I don't know what her vibe is. But design-wise, she's super good. Her shoes are also immaculate. The dark teal with the fucking, like, big zipper. And she's just really cute in general. Like, weird skin color with white hair is almost always a goated color combination, and Soukaku executes it beautifully. I also really like how big her sleeves are. Like, they end almost in shackles, which is a nod to Onis, because, like, Onis are often drawn with, like, really big bracelets and shit, which, again, a really cool modern take on an Oni character. She has some Japanese elements here and there. I see the folded up paper charms on her bag. And the fact that she's an Oni itself works really good. Also, the characters on the back of her jacket. Very cute character, very good design. Also, she has a pretty fun moveset as well. She's a bit slower than a lot of units. She works similarly to Koleda, but there's a lot of weight in her animations, which I greatly appreciate. I think it's just Lucy and Piper left for now. Baby prostitutes! I adore Lucy and Piper. I have not met them, but I like them very much. From one interaction I had with them, that I found them on the street. They're so cute. Lucy especially is like goated. Right away, looking at this character, I do get biker. I think that like the character designers understood the assignments. I have seen the drip marketing for the rest of this faction, by the way. Tippy top, I'm super excited. I love Lucy's entire aesthetic. It's giving military biker in a good way. Lucy's also low-key serving. She's not as like Vava Boom as Nicole, but it works for me. Also love the pig. It's so fucking cute. A lot of people were off-put by her helmet because they immediately assumed, you know, World War II. No, that's a Prussian helmet. It's from World War I. It's actually super adorable. I think it fits the silhouette so well. Love the brass knuckles on the bat. There's a nice little bit of pink on the bat as well. Oh, I never noticed this, but her boots are split on the toes, so they look like pig hooves. That's so cute. They'll kick it, Lucy. Silhouette-wise, it's fantastic. I feel like they played the asymmetry up just enough for this to be very... I can hit the pig. Very serviceable. The jacket is mostly symmetrical. The boots are... Oh, these are probably my favorite shoes, by the way. Like, this is 11 out of 10 shoe fucking footwear to me. Look at them! They're fucking flawless. The red socks, the split toes, the little gold chains. She has red eyes as well. Very, very nice use of a mostly warm color palette. Also, leg. The pig is also goated. If I'm going to talk about character design, I'm including the pig in this. It's giving Baron Bunny, but more annoying. If that makes sense. I love them. Everything about Lucy's outfit is just tippy top for me. I could have mistaken this unit for a 5-star if no one had told me that she was a 4-star. Dead ass. That's how good this design is. Love the torn up tank top. Love the fucking little baby slutty shorts. She kicked the pig in her idol. I didn't do that. Rich bad bitch, beach. Ba-ba-da-bop, baby prostitute. Ba-ba-da-bop, baby I love Piper, like, jokes aside. So, my main issue with Piper, right, it's the fucking face. So Piper has fat fucking hips. I didn't actually notice this until I was running around with her, but she has gigantic hips. If you know anything about adult anatomy, is that characters that are children are not gonna have hips like that. But Piper gives me the fucking, like, why? Because look at the size of her head compared to the rest of her body. Also, she has such baby face. So I call Piper the baby prostitute as a joke. I don't know if I'm gonna work with Piper yet. I want to get to know her and Lucy. Lucy, I definitely gives me the vibes that she's older, so I would work with Lucy no problem. I just want to get to know them better. Piper, I do not know yet. Design-wise, though, she ticks a lot of boxes for me in how unique this design is. It's not super busy, but it's weird. I don't know what the fucking pants are. Those are like Squeenix level pants, baby girl. Like, holy shit, belt. I love the shorts, though. The pants, I don't know what the deal is with the fucking, like, assless chaps there. They're cute, but I don't get what the deal is. I like them, though. I also really like the yellow gloves. Her face, I feel like it's too bitty for the vibe this character has, but I think that they did that on purpose, that they wanted to juxtapose a very, like, innocent-looking face with a more, like, rough around the edges character design. But I don't know if they nailed that. I don't think so. Still, though, she doesn't really give me biker. She gives me the vibes that she just wants to start shit, but that's not a bad thing either. She's the mechanic of the group, so it seems that they're detachable even in the event of a fire. Oh, she's a trucker. Okay, I could get trucker from her. Mainly because of the gloves and the, like, the pant thing. The pant thing is giving mechanic a little bit. Not as clear cut as Grace, though. She gives you the fucking vibe that she would, like, literally burp in public because she doesn't care. That's the vibe I get from the baby prostitute. That, oh, you're talking to her and just randomly she just burp. Like, oh, okay, thanks for the Taco Bell burp, mama. Very much appreciate that. She needs a trucker hat. She does. She needs a dirty mud flap and a trucker hat. I think that thing will round out the character more. I sort of feel like her axe blade's supposed to be like a brake / engine pad. Yeah, it does feel like a truck part now that I look at it a little bit closer. It also looks like a toy. It doesn't matter how old Piper actually is. Same with Lucy. Same with anyone in this cast. I go off vibe. If the vibe that the character gives me is I am a child, I'm not touching that shit. But if the vibe that the character gives me is I am an adult that just happens to look like a fucking baby prostitute because the game's art style failed me, then I do not care. It's not because I'm afraid of like getting canceled or anything dumb like that. No, like, it's because if it makes me uncomfortable, I'm not drawing it. But like, so far the vibes I'm getting from Piper and Lucy is we are older, we just, you know, happen to look bitty because the anime art style has failed us.
Feet. Just let me drive us next time, Kay.
And that's why I really want to see these two idiots in action, because it really heavily depends on characterization for me. If these two morons act like the fucking will burp in your face trucker gal that the chat describes them as, then yeah, I have no problem working with Piper. I believe for now, though, that these are all of the playable units. Yeah, no Jane and Seth yet, because they're not out yet, so I can't look at their full models like this. But it's okay, because they will be coming out within the next few weeks, and we can just make another Zenless video when there's more units. The reason why I'm making the Zenless video now, as opposed to waiting until there's more unit, is because I don't want to run into the same problem I have with Genshin right now, where I'm gonna have to split at talking about the characters and like rating them and talking about the designs the same way, because there's so many at this point. I feel like the Genshin video, we're gonna have to divide it into segments, for real. Otherwise, we're never gonna be able to finish it. I am very happy with the character designs in this game. They've not quite hit Vtuber MiHoyo busy. But before we go, we have to talk about these two fucking idiots. Our protagonist! Wise fucking loser, and Belle also fucking loser. So, the protagonists for Zenless Zone Zero, I really like them. Personality-wise, they're great. But the thing I like about the protags for Zenless is I could wear these outfits. Belle's not so much, but I could wear Wise's drip, and it would be so comfy. I love his jacket. It's not too busy. It's not like Dear God, Still I Love You, but the fucking protagonist of Stonker Star Rail. And hell, Genshin is worse. Aether's outfit. I've drawn Aether's outfit a few times in my lifetime, and I've decided, no, several states of undressed baby boy. I'm not doing it. Wise looks great. Wise has a very cold color scheme. It works really well. He's a goblin. He has some really nice orange accents here and there. I love his sneakers. Just jeans, black t-shirt, jacket, backpack. I really like the patterns on the t-shirt and the jacket. I think they work really well. His hair looks so soft. He's kind of giving Violet, but messier. The thing I like the best about Wise, though, and you can see it very clearly in his 2D render, Wave put it up because I need people to see his face. He has the face of an absolute fucking shit stain. A dipshit. Wise's face gives smug. Oh, both the proxies are fucking losers. Hi, Belle. Belle, baby girl. I love Belle's outfit from the waist up. Belle looks like she rolled into her laundry in the morning and decided, nah, good enough. But like, if you see her room, the way she dresses makes sense. She's so fucking messy. Still though, Belle and Wise's outfits play off on each other really, really well. They have very similar color schemes, but applied in different ways. Whereas Wise has most of his darker colors in his outfits and his hair is a light gray, Belle has lighter colors in her outfits and her hair is a dark blue. The thing I dislike about Belle's outfit is how fucking weirdly asymmetrical it is. The socks drive me nuts. I like her sneakers though. The skirt, what the fuck, but from the waist up, her outfit is incredibly stylish, super trendy. I would wear it. That t-shirt, the bracelets, the earrings that don't match, the vest, super cute. It's just her skirt and socks that I do dislike. The protagonists are great though. Wasn't that lineup that she just like put on whatever without trying? Oh yeah, I will say this. I don't love the design of her outfit on the bottom half, but it makes sense to her character. So at least that tells me something about her personality. Hot mess.
In you go. Sit tight and no funny business.
Jane, are you wearing a red wig?
But she's a core member of the gang.
I can't watch her gay. I can't wait to watch her gay her way out of this.
We found on her. Be careful of her tail.
Are you eating?
She's a shifty one.
All right.
The ear flickies are so cute.
Work on her.
Adorable. Jane.
You're quite the little officer.
Gay.
I've never seen you before.
Another rat.
My name's Tomiya. I'm a new member of the Force. Captain Zhu Yuan assigned me to pick you up. Thank you for providing crucial intel to us during this operation.
She's so cute.
Yes. Makeup remover, casual clothes, a new phone card, and fresh IDs are all here. Allow me to uncuff your hands. Damn! Oh, why'd you take them off already?
Keep it down. There could still be people around. Just get in.
Oh my god, that's so cute. She's so fucking gay. I love her. The fact that she uses her tail for the shit, though, is pretty hot. It's completely prehensile. That's how I drew it, but like...
Oh, it's in progress as we speak. Thanks to your brave determination, we were able to...
What is that? Are you changing in the back seat? That rat is gay. Oh my god, and not even Jane. Jane has a bicon. I'm pretty sure that she can seduce anyone she wants. I see feet.
Jane?
I'm just changing.
Put it in the car?
I don't want to step
That's
out
like
in
the least horny
stars,
changing I've
right?
ever seen, though. You're changing. Oh, that poor little rat baby. If she gets going from like, I was right about that top going all the way down. I'm so fucking good. Like, if that rat baby got turned on from just that, I shudder to think about what's gonna happen when fucking Jane finger bangs her in the back of that police car later. She's super hot though. I do love the outfit. She has a very sensual vibe altogether, which makes her a great character for those types of scenarios. Jesus woman.
Besides, and
Don't be gay at the rat!
brave, cute little public security officer like
Oh,
you
she's gonna get
wouldn't
finger banged
dare
in the back of that
peek,
police van.
would you?
No, absolutely not.
Gay!
You mentioned that you infiltrated a smuggling gang on your own and skillfully disbanded them from the inside.
Better keep your eyes on the road.
What are you doing?
I'm turning off all the cameras in the car, just to be safe.
Jane!
After all, only a select few in public security know my true identity.
Gosh, your tail touched me.
She's gonna show boob.
Just turning off your body cam.
Jane! She's fine.
Oh, that was close.
So,
That
what
poor
were you
mouse.
saying about the operation? You didn't finish.
I was just going to say...
She got finger banged in that fucking tail banged in the back of that police car. Jesus Christ.
Security's evidence department
Oh,
discovering
wait,
a
about
crucial...
that. Because we can't reveal your identity...
8 people.
Hi, what?
Including me, there should be 9. Huh?
Oh shit.
What do you know? Stop the car.
Oh,
That girl will remember this for the rest of her life. She saw a rat Tata. She got tail banged. She's good.
I'll help clean things up.
I can go with you.
No need.
You've got something to clean up too, don't you?
Yeah, the fucking mess that she made in that car, huh? Oh, I love seeing her without the coat.
Give me back the key!
She locked her in the car. Jane! Oh my god, she's awful. I love her so much. It's a very like this. Okay, it's official. Zenless is like the horniest MiHoyo game by far. They have not really pulled punches with the innuendos in this game, which I appreciate because a lot of the times MiHoyo tends to dumb it down a little bit. But I think that Zenless has hit a nice balance between how horny they want to be and like how much they actually want to show. She has such a good vibe. Her vibe is immaculate. I think she's like the only woman. One of the few women I would say MiHoyo has produced that makes me think, yeah, this woman's a dom. Normally, they're like just soft doms at most, but like, yeah, this woman is absolutely going to wreck your shit. Like, her and Kafka are the 2 women that MiHoyo has made that have made me think, yeah, this woman's a top. But it's very, very sexy. I appreciate the rat mother. I do.